What's up, everybody? This is TJ of Scrubs Unite here with Steve.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man? What kind of deck we got today?
Today I'm bringing you my Pendulum Magician deck profile. I mean, this deck's hot. I came in second at our local winabox. Got crushed by spyrals, but hey, that deck's crazy, so no qualms about it. I'll get them next time. Well, let's dive right into it. We'll start off with our three ofs, the duh cards. You want three Purple Poison,
Yep.
three Iris Magician,
Gotcha.
three Wisdom Eye, my favorite card in the deck, three Harmonizing, probably second favorite card, ain't gonna lie, and then three Joker. You gotta play three of each of these. They just generate crazy advantage. Skull Acrobat searches everything. That's your like instant time star. This right here, just, man, I'm telling you, it's a great way to get started, and in tandem with the spell graph, it's just crazy advantage. This is how you get to spell graph and trap graph, and this is spot removal and a buff. And you know, these two right here are basically the skills you're going to see like 80% of the time, so gotta play three of. Moving on to the two ofs, the rest of your magicians, you got two Black Fang. It does come up. White Wing, you know, she's really just a name for Zark, which you hardly ever make, but when you do, I mean, it makes an impression. 2-0, that's kind of contentious. A lot of people just play one, but for my play style, I like him at 2. And here's my spicy tech. You probably won't see this in any other Pendulum Magician deck profile, you know, until after this video loads, of course. But this is basically a baby Omega. It's you know, spot banish and a low skill that has a protection effect. So I dig it. It's searchable.
All right.
Hand traps, you know, well, in art type hand traps, let's say we got Astrograph, which just reoccurs advantage and gives you a body on board. I'd run a small Odd Eyes engine in my deck, so this guy's great because he's basically a quick way to get into Vortex, which is pretty devastating. Got me a few wins today. I would probably play 2 Sorcerer, but I've only got the 1, but he's great. And to round up the monsters, 1 copy of Avian in the main. Yeah. This right here actually got 1 over on spyrals, just 1, unfortunately, but hey, that guy was the national champion, so no qualms about it.
Right.
Spell lineup, we've got your 3 Alliance Searcher card.
Right.
I do run 2 of the Star and 2 Time because of you know, desires. If you banish 1, it's okay. If you've got us backup, that is. So that's why I run 2 MST, because anti-spell and unending nightmare, you know, that's a thing. I did say I ran a small Odd Eyes engine. Iris is great because it bestows protection, and it's a way for me to ignite destruction on my skills to get effects and to get searches. So a lot of cool stuff can happen at that, but I just play it at 1, and 1 Secret Village of the Spellcasters with a Terra. Secret Spell is great because, you know, I'm just about always going to have a Spellcaster, and me being able to tell my opponent no to spells, that's really cool. And that's also why this is in here. Again, I'm always going to have a Spellcaster, and that says no to the first spell, so that's just a little bit of built-in control. And then for your 1-ofs, you know, Regeki, because it's Regeki. Pin Call, you definitely don't want to have more than 1 of it, but you do kind of need the 1, I ain't going to lie. And because spirals, you know, we're in spiral format, I just run 1 Wavering Eyes. And that's it for the spells. Traps, pretty small lineup, just 2 Time and a Strike.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is a total of 45. That seems like a lot, but, you know, I can turn 1, turbo out, and have a deck count of like 25 or 27, and go on average anywhere from +3 to like +9. You know?
Right.
So, you know, it is what it is. Extra deck, 1 decode. this card's great. Basically, the lifeblood of pendulum decks in this day and age. One Zark, like I said, you hardly ever go into it, but if you can pull it off, it definitely makes an impact. One Vortex, just being able to bounce on summon and then once per turn during either player's turn have a negation, that's really strong. So it's totally worth the Odd Eyes engine. One Spring King Starving Venom, that's a mouthful.
Right.
Yeah, but his baby brother, much better. You go into this all the time. I'd dare say even more than Beals. This is a Regeki on legs, and it has like a construct effect, so this guy's great. One Ignister, one Beals, great for the Draco matchup, and just solid card in general. And then one Void Ogre.
That's a good negation.
Yeah. XEs, we got 2 Time Star. Gotta have it. It's just such a crucial combo piece. Tornado Dragon, and this guy right here, he's the tits. He's like just Dark Rebellion 2.0, and it can be game in some situations. Trapeze for Trick Stars. Sometimes it pulls in an OTK, and then the only rank 7 Big Eye. I would run Baguska, but I don't have it yet. So, it's still pretty solid.
Right.
Side deck, nothing too flashy, just a little bit more control with the left hand. This is good for Paleo because it stops the traps. Sloth is good for slowing down extra deck. Another Wavering Eyes for the mirror match. Force Back, that's in general good. Really underrated card because stopping a normal summon can sometimes stop a turn, and so that's really cool. Necro Valley, just in general, solid. Prohibition and Chain Disappearance were the only real effective sides I had against Spirals today, but they put in some pretty good work. If you can hit Quick Fix, that's tough, and this is good for stopping Super Agent. In future builds might put in a side blocker or something as well because it's really strong hitting Super Agent. Then we've got the system down for ABC and also Chaos Hunter with a twin Imperial Iron Wall for ABC, and just in general maybe Dark Magician. There's a lot of rogue out there these days, so really solid package there. And then Kaiju package. Hey, Kaijus are still Kaijus, and that's why at least half the reason why I run this card to stop Kaijus, and it's good against Draco. So
yeah. Okay. So, what's the one good thing you really like about this deck, Steve?
Well, I've been playing this, not exactly this deck, but a very similar deck to Pendulum Magician for a long time. It's very consistent, and, consistency is key, wins games.
Right. What's the one bad thing you don't like about the deck?
Ash. Ash Blossom just, that sucks. Now, I've got enough built-in outs to things like anti-spell in the form of Purple Poison and the NMSTs and things like that, but Ash cost me the top match today against Spyrals, so...
Gotcha. And what's the one thing you'd like to change about the deck?
I hate to say it, but if you can't beat them, join them. I would love to throw in a few more hand traps like some Ash and Droll and Lock. I mean, Spirals are a thing now, and I took that lightly today, but we won't see that again in the future.
All right. Any final comments, man?
Just want to say, hey, magicians are still alive and kicking, so keep fighting the good fight.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Steve, for your deck profile. And, guys, we will catch you again next time. We'll see you.
See you guys.